Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head on over to buy2kmut.com for the cheapest coins online and use code CRUSH for 20% off your order. Link will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're gonna be doing a Los Angeles Lakers 82-0 rebuild challenge. You guys absolutely loved the Raptors one that we did on Tuesday, I believe it was, or Tuesday or Wednesday, I can't remember which one. But today we're gonna be doing a Lakers one. So if you guys want to see more of these, make sure to hit that like button. Always greatly appreciated. But let's go ahead, get right into it. Of course, if you aren't subscribed, that would also be very appreciated. So close to 12,000 subs. But like I said, you guys absolutely loved the 82-0 challenge with the Raptors. So I thought it'd be fun to do it with the Lakers today. This is gonna be kind of, I feel like this might be the easiest one or maybe the hardest one. It just kind of depends, because Anthony Davis and LeBron James are gonna be on big contracts, which of course I'm kind of torn on whether or not I want to keep LeBron because he's 35 years old. You know, maybe if I could trade him for something really good, I would do it. It just kind of depends. I mean, I've traded LeBron for Stephen Curry before, if I wanted to go that route potentially, just because there's a chance LeBron will try to retire on me. So I'm kind of torn on what I want to do with him, but we'll see what we do once we get into it. But let's get started. So for the draft lottery, obviously we're not going to have a lottery pick or anything, but we do have the 29th pick, which is great and all. But my strategy this first off season, the staff is great. So I think I'm just going to keep everything the same, other than of course having to sign an assistant GM, and then that's about it. That's all I'm going to do. So for the draft though, or for this entire offseason in general, my strategy is I want to try to get as much young assets as possible around LeBron and Anthony Davis, just because then I could use them in trades at the trade deadline to get guys that I want to put it around those guys. And obviously LeBron and Anthony Davis are going to be taking up a lot of our salary, so you know, we're going to have to try really hard to see what we can do. So for this 29th pick, I do want to go ahead and draft somebody and then probably send them to the G League. That way they can be a big part of the future. Hopefully they can be a bench piece in the future. So, and they're going to be a late first round pick also. I could just trade for some 2 first round picks, but I think I'm going to select somebody because potentially this guy could be huge in the future. So I'm gonna go for Cassius Stanley, I think, and he's gonna go to the G League. So we're gonna send him to the end on that. So Cassius Stanley, welcome to the Lakers. But now what we need to do is we need to sign him, and then player options, we are going to obviously sign whoever we can. Anthony Davis, of course, is a no-brainer. We have to sign that guy back. We'll go ahead and offer the restricted offer on Costas. But for free agency, it's a no-brainer. We gotta sign Anthony Davis back. That's my first priority. I'm going to give him anything he wants, and we should get him back. He usually goes back to the Lakers pretty easily. I will sign Dion Waiters as well because I want to use him in a trade probably. But so we do get Anthony Davis. That was step one, obviously. Anthony Davis was huge. Like if we lost him, that would be a huge step back in this challenge, but we got him back, which is great. So now what I want to do is everybody that's here right now is I want to trade them. Like let's say like Taylor Horton Tucker. He's great and all, but if I can get 2 first round picks for him, like Atlanta, and my 29th pick is showing up. Hold on real quick. Let me go back to that. All right, so Taylor Horton Tucker, let's throw him back up. We get 2 first round picks from the Chicago Bulls, which is great because the Bulls might be bad in 2021 or 2022. So that's going to be the first trade we're going to do. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to Avery Bradley and probably trade him as well. And I will get whatever it takes, Darius Miller in a first round pick. Like I said, I'm just trying to absorb as many picks as I can this first offseason. Mike Scott and a pick, I will do that for sure. And that's a 76ers pick. So it's not the greatest pick in the world, but it's not bad either. I'm going to throw him back up and see if we can get a first round pick for him and get Rodney McGruder and the Clippers pick. Or I guess that's a swap works with Knicks. We get 2 from the Phoenix Suns. Say less. Mike Scott for 2 first round picks. Thankfully, we don't have to be realistic in these rebuilds, obviously, or I'd be in trouble because I'm trading like a lot for a lot of picks. Mike Scott is definitely not even worth 1 first in my opinion in real life. So yeah, that's just 2K for you, how stupid this game is. But we get 1 from the Thunder for a 2021 first round pick. I'm down for that. They might be bad in 2021 potentially. Quinn Cook is going to be the next guy I throw up there. I really don't care how bad we are this next season. Atlanta top 5 protected. We're going to do that trade. And then let's see what else. I'm going to keep Danny Green. That's the only guy I'm going to keep because his salary might help me trade for someone at the trade deadline. I have an idea in mind of 2 players I want to get at the trade deadline, but let's go ahead and throw Dion Waiters up there now. And we can get DJ Wilson in a first. I actually don't mind that. Let me keep looking real quick just in case though. I think that's gonna be the trade we do. And yeah, that's gonna be the trade we do. So DJ Wilson in a first round pick from Milwaukee. And we gave them I don't even know who we just gave up. Who did we give up? We gave up Dion Waiters. That's right. Okay, so now Kyle Kuzma, he's 24 years old, probably have some trade value, so I'll keep him right now. Caruso, I think I'll keep right now. And then my next question is, do I trade LeBron? Like, do I do that? It's just, I'm so torn on whether or not I want to do it. I could go for Stephen Curry right now, and I bet I could get away with it. Because right now, LeBron's making 39 million. Anthony Davis is making 33 million. I think Curry's making a little bit more. I'm so torn on whether or not I want to do it, because I'm definitely scared LeBron's going to try to retire on me. I mean, I don't want to do it at the same time I do. It's just one of those things. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, though. I will offer you Kyle Kuzma as well, and also Alex Caruso. And if they don't want to do it, I could probably also... Yeah, I'm just going to keep LeBron. I mean, I feel like I've gotten Curry in plenty of videos lately. You know, you don't get to keep LeBron every day, so I'm going to keep LeBron. But right now, obviously, we still need to be somewhat good. LeBron and Anthony Davis are great right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this team to be somewhat decent this season. I don't want to absolutely suck, obviously. So I'm going to get Aaron Baines a 3-year deal, and we'll go ahead and sign a point guard that we're going to need. I'll probably sign like Trey Burke or something. So when we get those two, or Aaron Baines would be great. Can we get Trey Burke as well? We can't. No, we can't. Never mind. So never mind. We can't afford him. And now our roster is absolutely going to suck. Okay, which is no big deal. I really don't care how bad we are. At the same time, I do, because I don't want LeBron to get affected by that. But we're going to sign Joakim Noah. We're going to move him to power forward to be our backup power forward. And then Kyle Kuzma will go to the 3. And then now we look at our rotation. We got no point guards. Danny Green, Alex Caruso right now. LeBron, Kuzma, Anthony Davis, Joakim Noah, and Aaron Baines is our center. So we need 2 point guards, and we should be good to go for this first season. It's not going to come very... it's not going to be really easy to trade for a couple point guards. So what if we have somebody down here? Can I offer Abel Nader, DJ Wilson, and a top 5 protected? Maybe not that Hawks pick. What about my 2021 pick? And let's even get like a point guard. Avery Bradley. Avery Bradley is the best one, and we get a pick as well out of it. So I guess I'll do that. Avery Bradley might be our point guard this next season, which I'm not feeling great about, but I really don't care at the same time. We're probably going to stop at the trade deadline anyway to make moves. So yeah, we got plenty of picks. I don't know if I'm going to have like plenty of assets to trade for somebody, but I think we're in decent shape right now. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm similar to the trade deadline. And once we get to the trade deadline, we're going to see who's selling and rebuilding. We're going to try to trade for a couple pieces, of course, around LeBron and Anthony Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the trade deadline. And like I said, there's quite a bit of options out here, man. So this is where we make our money, pretty much, where we're going to be trading for the players we need to go 82-0. Can you imagine me pairing Zion with Anthony Davis and LeBron, though? That sounds kind of nasty, I'm not going to lie. But one thing I do like to see is that LeBron wants to sign an extension. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him 3 years. And I'm going to hope he doesn't retire on us. He just signed an extension with us. But, so LeBron's extended. And if I were... Okay, wait. If I threw LeBron in the trade finder, I still don't get any offers, which is fine. I want to keep him. I think I'm going to keep him in this video. You don't get to keep LeBron every day. So what I'm going to do now is there is a certain center that I want. I feel like the last 2 82-0 rebuilds, I've gotten Mitchell Robinson. I'm going to try to stay away from that today. Mitchell Robinson's just so fun to get just because how cheap he is. He's 85 overall, making $1 million. You can't beat that. But there's another center I want, and that's Bam Adebayo. That's my goal. That's the player I want at this trade deadline. He is one of the guys I want at this trade deadline. So we're going to go for him. So Bam Adebayo, 4-star trade value. I will give you Kyle Kuzma, and also let's see, is this 2021 Suns pick available? Do we have any picks that are like pretty good? We do not. This pick ain't that great. The Thunder pick is pretty valuable, and they don't agree to that. I'll give you this 2021 Bucks pick. Okay, that's not that valuable. Okay, what about this 2021 Suns pick? I'll also give you Avery Bradley. No dice. Okay, how about 2021 Bulls pick as well? Oh my lord, I'm giving up a lot for Bam Adebayo. That was a lot of picks, but we can get more. We can definitely get more. But Bam Adebayo is gonna be our center in this video, which I'm cool with. I was not expecting to be that tough to get him. And now the other player that I want is on the Bulls, and that's Zach LaVine. Not making too much money, $19 million. I think he'd fit here very nicely, so I'm gonna go for him. I'm going to give them, this is why I wanted to keep Danny Green, because the salaries are gonna match. They want LeBron. And what kind of counteroffer is that? I thought they fired Garpax. Like, what kind of counteroffer was that? That was terrible. I'll give you this Hawks pick, and also let me throw in, I really don't care what we throw in. I'll give you Alex Caruso as well. What if I did this? No, that's not gonna happen. Okay, this 2021 top 5 protected pick, and I'll give you this 2020 to 21 Bucks pick, and that did not take much at all. So we got Bam Adebayo here and Zach LaVine at the trade deadline. We don't have a point guard right now, so our starting 5 is looking pretty good outside of Raul Neto, of course. Do I continue here? Do I go for another point guard? Do I do that? I don't know. That's a good question. What point guard? I mean, De'Aaron Fox is always an option because he's pretty easy to get. And he's going to be a free agent this offseason. I might go for him, honestly, because that might be the point guard we could use. John Morant's also available. Lonzo Ball could be interesting, but he never gets that great in overall. And then, of course, LeBron traded him already. And then D'Angelo Russell could bring him back, but I don't think we have the money to make that work. So, Chris Paul, always an option as well, but I think I'm going to go for De'Aaron Fox if I can get him. I mean, that would be 3 stars here at the trade deadline. That would give us our starting 5 and a potentially maybe upgrade it even more in the future. His trade value is through the roof right now, though, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him. If I offered you Aaron Baines and a 2021 Bulls pick, a 2022 Suns pick, and a 2022 Philadelphia. Oh, my Lord. I did not expect it to go through pretty easily. But now our starting 5 is De'Aaron Fox, Zach LaVine, LeBron, Anthony Davis, Bam Adebayo. The bench isn't great. The bench needs some work. But Cassius Stanley's to the G League. That's going to be one of our bench players. Joakim Noah, it's not bad. But let me see if I can find some bench pieces for the future right now. So what if I threw in Evan Turner, Raul Neto in a trade and see if I can get I mean, George Snake, Kyle Anderson, Nico Melli, Chuck Diallo could be a piece, but I think he's a free agent. Jordan McRae, Myers Leonard. I like this Luke Cornett trade, but we have to trade a pick. What if I did this? Would you do? No, they're not gonna do that. They want, yeah, never mind. Okay, you know what? We'll probably just work on the bench in the offseason. The starting 5 is great right now. I'm going to not say it's completely locked in because I have a feeling maybe we could trade De'Aaron Fox in the future. Maybe we could trade Zach LaVine. Bam Adebayo, LeBron, and Anthony Davis are here to stay, I think, though. I think that's going to be our big 3. Backcourt could change, but I really like this team, how it's looking. So let's go ahead, keep simulating, and let's see how this team finishes out in season number 1. Season number 1 comes to a close, and we're the first seed in the West. Of course, we went 59-23 after kind of a rocky start because I didn't have the greatest roster in the world. The bench wasn't great, but Anthony Davis had 30. LeBron had 26, and Zach LaVine had 25. And De'Aaron Fox was 17 and 8. Bam Adebayo was 16. So everything's great other than the bench, obviously. And I'm still not sold on the backcourt right now, so that could definitely change. But let's simulate current round against New Orleans Pelicans. This playoffs really don't matter. If we win the championship, great. I don't care, but I'm just trying to go 82-0. And honestly, man, we might be going 82-0 here pretty soon. Usually it takes me longer, but I got 3, I would say, all-stars, if you want to say. 3 all-stars at the trade deadline. Fox and Zach LaVine have never been an all-star, but you could argue Zach LaVine deserved to be one. Bam Adebayo was just the first time all-star, and De'Aaron Fox maybe one day could be one, but right now we're playing the Golden State Warriors as they pushed us to 7, but we beat them in 7 games as LeBron is able to beat Stephen Curry, but we are up 4-1 on the Denver Nuggets, and now we go on to win the championship with our great starting 5, and the Atlanta Hawks lose to us in 4, but we still have this other offseason. The first important thing is player retirement. LeBron, man, you're trying to do it. This is why. This is what I was so nervous about. He tried to retire, man. That would have screwed us. You know, maybe there's a chance that would have been a good thing. Maybe I could go out there and sign Giannis or Kawhi, but I can't do it. I'm not risking it. So, already, man, it's making me want to trade LeBron just because of that. And I think I might end up doing that if I can. I have to get equal good value, and I don't know if I'll get that. So maybe we're going to have to go 82-0 this very next season. Maybe it's going to have to be that quickly where LeBron's just forcing it into our hands where we're going to have to, like, just straight up go for it. But Frank Vogel's ratings aren't that great. I might go for Benjamin Walker to be our head coach, honestly. And then we'll go for, who's a good, I'll go, well, Jacob Underwood wouldn't be bad either, but I'll go Otis Newman as our assistant. So I got blocked. Chicago's blocked me. I didn't even know they could do that. Wow, okay. Well, I'll move on from that. Is there anyone else? What about Dion Blount? Could you block me from that? I got blocked. I've never seen that before. So our coach isn't the greatest, which I'm not too excited about, but it's all right. So for this draft now, it's become important. Do we have any picks? We do have the 30th pick, which is great. So we kept our pick throughout everything else. LeBron, you're screwing me, man. You wanted to retire. He's still a 99 though, so I mean, we might have just forced the issue. We're gonna have to go 82-0 this very next season, which I don't know if I'm ready yet. I would rather see players progress first, but it is what it is, so we're gonna have to go for it. So I'm gonna just actually, I know he's not very good. I'm gonna sign Sharif O'Neal or draft Sharif O'Neal here, and then hopefully we can trade him for something. Player options, none, and qualifying offers. Bam Adebayo, and yeah, I think Bam Adebayo, De'Aaron Fox, I definitely want to get back, of course. I'm gonna try to get them on their qualifying offers if I can, but man, this doesn't leave me much room. If LeBron would have retired, I would have had money to sign Kawhi. I mean, that definitely could have helped me potentially. If we free up 23 million, we could sign Kawhi. Could you imagine pairing Kawhi, LeBron, and Anthony Davis up? Oh wait, that almost happened, didn't it? But we'd have to trade like Zach LaVine, and I don't think we still wouldn't have enough money. But our only offer is LaMelo Ball and Wendell Carter from Chicago, which obviously I'm not doing that. So you know what? Let's make sure we sign our offers to Bam and De'Aaron Fox. That way, you know, the whole glitch happens where they sign their qualifying offers. That way I'll have more money in free agency for bench players. So let's go ahead and sign both of them, and they should agree to that. And then what's gonna happen, I do this every time, it helps out a lot. It's a very bad glitch in the system, but they're going to sign the qualifying offers now. They're both going to be making 3 million. So yeah, that's just fantastic. So now we have Bam Adebayo and De'Aaron Fox on $3 million contracts, which, as you know, is definitely helpful. Do we have more money? Oh, we don't. Okay. If we renounce these, how much money do we even have? We have 8 million to use on the bench. That is not looking very good. So yeah, I'm LeBron, man. I don't think I'm gonna be able to trade for anybody fantastic. I mean, Stephen Curry, like I said, one time I did pull off a trade for Steph, but he's untouchable now, so I don't think I could do that. And that'd be like the most equal value I could get, I feel like. Kevin Durant also would be interesting, but he's untouchable as well. So we're just gonna have to go for it, man. We're gonna have to go for this. We're gonna have to go 82-0 right now. So our starting five is not bad. The bench sucks, other than I guess Cassius Stanley being our backup shooting guard. Let's throw Sharif O'Neal and a first round. Let's throw 2 first round picks to the wall. Patrick Beverley could be a nice piece. He is making a lot of money though. Beverley might be the move, man. Beverley would be a nice backup point guard for us. And then now it's gonna be kind of rough. So we have Beverley and Stanley. Can Stanley go up at small forward? Chance he does not. Okay, so Beverley I know goes up at shooting guard. We could move Beverley to shooting guard, and then we could move Stanley to small forward, and then we can go for a backup point guard, or yeah, backup point guard. Do we want Satoransky or TJ McConnell? TJ McConnell does that dirty stuff off the bench, so we'll do that. And then we need a big man, I know for sure. Let me see if I can sign Mason Plumlee and TJ McConnell. I doubt it. Can I afford TJ McConnell anymore? I cannot. Jeremy Lin is my best chance. Boban, I'll sign Boban. I'll also sign Jeremy Lin, and we'll get Boban and Jeremy Lin. Bring Jeremy Lin. We can't afford TJ McConnell, unfortunately. So we got, oh man, this is rough. Okay, let me trade Beverly and Boban for something different. What if I could get like 2 for 1? Like this deal right here, we can get Matisse Thybulle and Dwight Howard. That's actually a very nice deal, and I think I might go back to that. Rozier, Shake Milton. That's gonna give us, we don't need it. We don't need a big man. We don't need a big man, but Matisse Thybulle would be great. We don't need a big man in this instance because we have Mason Plumlee. We can get Shabazz Napier and Alec Burks. That's actually looking pretty decent. We're gonna do that trade. So now we'll have Alec Burks to be the backup. And I still am not sold on Cassius Stanley right now, actually. So I'm gonna trade Stanley, Jeremy Lin, and another second, and see if we can get a backup small forward. Matisse Thybulle already looking good. I think I might move him to small forward and call it good. We're gonna do that. So we're gonna get Matisse Thybulle and a first round pick. And I was not anticipating going 82-0 this soon, but it's gonna be upon us, man. This is gonna be our team. We're gonna have, if I can get to it, we're gonna have De'Aaron Fox, Shabazz Napier, Zach LaVine, Alec Burks, LeBron James, Matisse Thybulle, Anthony Davis, Bam Adebayo, Mason Plumlee. So yeah, can this team go 82-0? I have no idea. Probably not, but LeBron James is gonna retire on us. So I mean, worst case scenario, LeBron retires and maybe we'll just sign someone else, but I'm gonna try to go for it this season. Obviously, let's even go 82-0 this next season. But if LeBron does retire, that's gonna free up a lot of money, and just maybe we could sign like a Kevin Durant in free agency and we could still keep this train going, but we'll have to see what happens. So hopefully we can maybe just go 82-0 this season. Probably not. We can at least get close to it, but let's see what happens. So yeah, by far this was our worst attempt at 82-0 thus far. Although I didn't say I was ready to go for it. I mean, I kept saying we're gonna have to. Trae Young wins MVP. Interesting. But yeah, with LeBron wanting to retire on us, unfortunately we had to go for it right away, which I knew we weren't ready to do that, but he's probably gonna retire on us, so that kind of sucks. But the stats look like this. We have 25, 22 and a half, 18, 15, and now I have a lot of free agents also. So LeBron's gonna retire. Nothing I can do about it, but he's a 99 overall. You can't get better than that. So unfortunately, we went 65-17, which isn't even the best record I've ever had. Not even close. My best record is 77-5 on a throwback Magic team. that I had accidentally made so damn good. But let's see if we can recover from this. So unfortunately, we are not going to go 82-0 this season. But like I said, LeBron's going to retire. Let's see if we can go 82-0 without LeBron. I highly doubt it. And honestly, with the amount of free agents that we have, it's going to be really tough. But I feel like we might be able to finesse something, pull something off. That's going to be the goal. But we are back in the Western Conference Finals. And we do make it back to the NBA Finals. But there should be some movement, like maybe Giannis and LeBron and Kawhi or somewhere else. But we do win the championship in 5, which is great. We've won 2 championships, haven't gone 82-0. So this is going to be our last chance. And does he not retire this time? LeBron did not retire. Okay, so I stopped him retiring and he didn't retire this time. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. So maybe he's like, you know what? I feel like I could do it again. And, you know, to be honest, I don't know if I want to keep him any longer. Let's just see. Let's turn trades back on because I turned them off to make the simulation somewhat faster. It doesn't really help a whole lot. But we have the Pelicans pick in this draft, which is awesome. But for staff signing Dion Blau, is there a better coach out here? Because I feel like that might have a little bit to do with it. Doc Rivers or Nick Nurse? I think I'm going for Doc Rivers. I'm going to sign Doc Rivers if I can. And I'm also going to throw an offer at Nick Nurse. I'm also going to throw an offer at Michael Stauffer. I'm going to try to get one or the other. Let's see. We get Doc Rivers, which is going to be my first choice. Do we have a good assistant? Dion Blaut's B+, B+, and then C+. Is there a better assistant than that? Not really that I can see. They're all head coaches. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep what we got. Or this Daniel Spencer, he's got B's across the board, so I think I'm going for him. We'll sign him. And our trainer, at this point, a trainer helps a little bit, but not too much. So let's go to the draft now. And yeah, so what we need to do now is we need to pull off anything we can. LeBron, still can't find any offers for him. Is there anyone, like, are the Warriors rebuilding now to where maybe I could get Steph? Timberwolves are selling. Karl Towns available, and Stephen Curry's still untouchable. So what about the Blazers? Damian Lillard is untouchable. So yeah, we're gonna have to just stick with LeBron. Trae Young is untouchable, of course. And then yeah, so what we're gonna do is we do have, how many picks do we have in this draft? We have none. I thought it said we had one, but I guess we don't. Okay, maybe I traded it. Or no, I didn't. I didn't make any trades this far. Okay, I don't know what happened. I thought we had a pick, but no big deal. Matisse Thybulle up to an 84, which is great to see. Qualifying offers. I'm actually really shocked LeBron decided to stay and didn't retire. I thought for sure he was going to retire, but he did not. So for free agency, I mean, we're going to have cap space, but we're going to be using a lot of it on our guys. Zach, I'm going to sign everybody back. I'm going to get De'Aaron Fox back, but I'm going to give nobody. Obviously, I'm going to give Bam Adebayo is going to be the one guy I do keep. But I'm going to probably trade everyone else. So Zach LaVine, ooh, that's a bag. That is a big bag for Zach LaVine. But I'm going to sign everybody back. And what we're going to do is we are going to probably trade De'Aaron Fox and Zach LaVine if I can find good pieces. Hoping I can. I'm thinking like 3-and-D guys. I don't know. We'll see. It just kind of depends what's offered to me. But we do have money to sign one more good player, which is great. But so De'Aaron Fox and Zach LaVine, 89, 88. Well, let's go ahead and throw De'Aaron Fox and Zach LaVine together. We get Kemba and Jaylen Brown. Is that an upgrade? Defensively, Jaylen Brown's really good. Jaren Jackson, Colin Sexton, Jalen Johnson. I like this trade. I'm not going to lie. I do like this trade. 25-year-old and 32-year-old. Kemba's not going to get much better. I do like the idea of getting Jaylen Brown. Let's do it. Let's do this trade. And then now what I want to do, can I throw Kemba back up here? It's not a 1-year deal. I'm just curious what would be offered to me. Paul George. Okay, that's a 90. Paul George. That could be interesting. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as well. D'Angelo Russell. 26-year-old D'Angelo Russell. I think I'm going to do this one instead. We're going to get D'Angelo Russell. Bring him back. And now we have younger players like Bam Adebayo, Jaylen Brown. Okay, so those guys are going to get better. Let me throw Jaylen Brown up here. And let me see if anything crazy would pop up. Rudy Gobert. Jamal Murray, Siakam. I mean, there's some good offers, man. There's some really good offers. Klay Thompson, also another one. But I like it. So, I mean, we've changed our team up a little bit. We have a backup small forward and a backup center. We do need 2 more backups, and we should be good. Defensively, Jaylen Brown's there. LeBron's there. Anthony Davis is there. Bam Adebayo, obviously, on the inside's there. What if I were to trade Mason Plumlee? Can I get a 2-for-1 thing going? We get Reggie Jackson and James Johnson. Obviously, Not a big fan of James Johnson, but I will do this trade. That way I can maybe throw James Johnson in the trade finder and a first and see if we can get nothing is offered to me. Really? Okay, what if James Johnson? Okay, Denzel Valentine. We get 2 picks. Duncan Robinson. I already like that deal somewhat, so I think I'm gonna do that one. Duncan Robinson, welcome to the team. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 1 backup big man and we should be good to go. So I think I'll go with Daniel Tyus here to be our backup center. So this is gonna be our attempt at 82-0 this next season. This is gonna be our final attempt. So I mean, I feel like we got a little bit better defensively. The team hasn't changed much. We got younger, so I mean, hopefully everybody progresses up to a 90. Jaylen Brown, I can maybe mess with the positions a little bit if we want to do that. We can maybe move everybody to their best overall, see if that helps any. But right now, as of right now, I'm liking the team, and we have a better coach this time. So let's see, guys. Let's see if we can go 82-0 this next season. Hopefully player progression treats us kind of well. LeBron's probably gonna go down in overall. He's up there in age now. He's 37. Ideally, he's probably gonna be the one that anchors us down, but he's been having decent seasons still. Obviously, he's LeBron. And he's down. He's at 98 still. I mean, 98 at 37. Ideally, he should still be good, I would think. But what if I mess with some of the positions? Jaylen Brown is best at small forward. D'Angelo Russell is best at shooting guard. Bam Adebayo is best at power forward. Daniel Tyus is best at power forward. Duncan Robinson best at small forward. Reggie Jackson best at shooting guard. I mean, we could do some funky stuff like this if we wanted to go for something like this. See how things pan out. I don't know if that helps or kills us. I might just move it back. We'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead, guys. Simulate season number 3, and let's see if we can go any closer to 82-0 than this last season. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 51-15 right now. We're not gonna get 82-0. I mean, we went 65-17 last season. So if we lose 2 more times, we already like lost the best record in this video. Like it's just not working out. So whether it's just the team, I didn't really particularly try to go for fit in this video, which is something I probably should have done. Last 2 videos I did go for fit. But right now it's not really working. LeBron and Anthony Davis, maybe it's because LeBron's so old. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But yeah, honestly, of course, right now we're not going to go 82-0. We're 55-16 at this point. We're not even going to reach 70 wins, and already we lost our 17th game. So this was the final roster. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't the greatest. And I don't feel like I put too much thought into who can play defense, not score a whole lot, who's going to fit together nicely. And then LeBron being 38 years old doesn't help out a ton either. I'm not saying that's all because of why we're not 82-0 or not even close to it, but it's just I failed in this video. It's simple as that. I failed, which is okay. I'm definitely okay with failure sometimes. But 7 seconds, we had a 4.5 system proficiency, almost 5-star. I need to do a 5-star proficiency challenge again. I haven't done that in a while. So if you guys want to see me do a 5-star system proficiency challenge, let me know. But guys, I'm actually just gonna end it here because we've already won 2 championships in this video, and obviously we're not going 2-0. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be reaching our goal today. So I mean, I could simulate these last playoffs, but I don't feel like it's gonna matter. I mean, that's not the goal of the video. We've already won 2 championships in this video. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Definitely leave a like if you did, and if you want me to do more 82-0 challenges, let me know, and let me know what team you guys want to see next. But for right now, this Crushables, I'm saying peace.